Hey, Kenya Halliburton here of KenyaHalliburton.com, content creation and marketing strategist for women webpreneurs with big ambitions and complicated lives. And I'm here with
Hi, I'm Beverly Jones Dare, your mindset shifter and clarity ninja. I got that for my grand twins.
Grand Twins. And so we're hanging out. We just finished our four-part video series covering four roadblocks keeping you from getting what you want out of your life and business. And we just wanted to just talk to you about some questions, some common questions that come up a lot when we are getting into the art of goal setting. So, the first question that we wanted to address is how does goal setting help to deactivate the imposter syndrome?
Y'all know about the imposter syndrome. Don't play like you don't know because we have all been attacked by that sister. Trust me. So, if you are in the process of setting your goals, you're making plans. And if you're making plans, you're doing action steps. Once you get all of that in place, Madam Imposter, she can't stay around you. She has to leave.
Yeah, and I know the imposter syndrome is something that I struggle with for years, Beverly, and it's kind of that haunting voice that when something happens to you that's good, or you achieve something, or you get the great client, and you make a good sale, something comes along and says, well, that wasn't because you're awesome. That was because, it was luck.
Yeah, luck. Mm-hmm.
That was just can you really do it again?
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
you really take on this project? Will you really succeed at doing it? Do you really know what you're doing?
Who do you think you are?
Yes.
I
That's a
heard
good
that
one.
so much, Lord, I was sick of it.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that is the introduction to the imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
If you're setting goals, you don't have to worry about that.
Hmm.
Stay focused, set your goals.
Yeah.
It works.
Absolutely.
Another question that I was asked is how is it that goal setting can help you when you have your dreams and they've been derailed? You on the side of the track, laid out, waiting on 911. How
Yeah.
does goal setting help you in that case?
Yeah. That's a big one for me because I know Beverly. I call it my 90-day dark strategy. And I took 90 days towards the end of last year to kind of stop and set goals
Mm-hmm.
and create routines and create schedules and calendars and all of that fun stuff. And at some point during my process, I was so proud of myself because I was making progress and things were clearer.
Yes.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
All right, now
Yeah.
she's singing.
And then my son got diagnosed with ADHD.
Mm.
And I had to figure out, okay, I've set these goals for my business, I've set these goals for my body, my spiritual life, my relationships, my family, and now here comes this big mammoth of an issue. How do I incorporate that in my life, in my goal setting process? How do I deal with that?
Yeah. Setting goals creates an environment for you to become a strategic planner. I am so glad that I was because I used to run the I used to run track. I know y'all say she don't look like she ran no track. Well, let me just tell you, I used to smoke the 400 meter back in the day. I'm not gonna tell y'all when. Little did I know, all that running when I was in high school and college ended up tearing my Achilles tendon. Who plans for that, right? You can't even plan for that. But had I not been a strategist, had I not had goals in place and action steps, while I was in surgery and that long period of recovery, my business would have been the quietest one on the street.
Yes, sir.
Nobody would have heard anything from me.
Yeah.
Goal setting helps to avoid those kind of unplanned distractions.
Yeah, and I can honestly say that if I hadn't of actually been already in the process of actually really committing to understanding how to properly set goals, the overwhelm of trying to figure out how I can help my son would have really just took me out. I would
Yeah.
have just kind of got stuck and just threw everything out. And it was being able to understand that, okay, I've set these routines, I've established what habits I need to set, I've already figured out that I need to spend more time with my family and included one-on-one time with each of my children. So I just need to bake in the different uh the different things that he will need into all of our lives. Like, we all eat healthy.
Yeah.
We all, play. When we have our playtime and our family time, we make it, fun so that he can learn certain things and lock in certain concepts that maybe he might have been struggling with. So it's a process, and it's not that it takes away the overwhelm,
No.
but I think it really helps you manage it better.
Yeah, because management is everything. We're always going to have peaks and valleys. We're always going to have stumbling blocks and distractions. But if you plan for them, that's where that contingency plan comes in. If you plan for them, you're not lost in the middle of nowhere. You don't just go dark and all you hear are crickets. You have a plan in place. You become clear about what you will do if something happens.
Yeah. So, kind of on that note, Beverly, how do we incorporate goal setting in every area of our life? I know we talked about that a little bit in the video series. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you check it out. But how do you set goals in different areas of your life without getting overwhelmed?
Well, we live our life without getting overwhelmed. We have things. We're mothers. We're teachers. We are employees. We are entrepreneurs. We are multifaceted. And each one of those those parts of your life, has an opportunity for you to set goals.
Yeah.
I mean, if you are working someplace and you don't want to be an employee forever, eventually you want to have your own business, you need to have goals set and you need to have action steps so that you can move from that. If you just got married and you and your husband are starting out fresh with a 1-bedroom apartment, well, when y'all married 20 years, you still want to be in that apartment? You got to set goals.
Yeah.
You can't avoid goals. We don't like them. It's sort of not a comfortable thing. And I don't even know why people are so afraid of it. You really do set goals mentally every single day.
Yeah.
So why can't you focus it on those areas, those key areas of your everyday life?
Yeah, and I know in one of the videos we talked about how it's important to do some sort of brain dump around what you want in the different areas of your life, and then prioritize them based on how one will actually impact the rest of them.
Yeah.
'Cause
And
they do that.
and make sure that you don't get caught up in what people are telling you should be doing.
Yes.
That's one of those things we do a lot. You should be an attorney. You should be a communicator. Well, maybe that's not what you want to be. You have to learn to follow your own heart, because your motivation comes from where you want to go, who you want to be, what you want to do.
Yeah. So, how does setting goals help us serve our clients better? We talked about life, Let's talk about business. So,
Yeah.
how can goals help us in carrying out our projects with our clients and doing that in a very in a way that honors our life as well?
Goals force you to prioritize each and every action that you have to take. So when I'm serving my clients, I'm also a life strategist coach. So when I'm serving them, my clients aren't interested in, I booked you at 1 o'clock and at 1 o'clock I booked someone else. They are trying to get service from me. I need to know what that is, and I need to know what I'm offering and when I'm offering it. I can't be all over the place. Setting those goals, determining how I am going to proceed in my business day, helps my clients to get the service that they are coming to me for, and they're getting 100% of me during the time that they have booked.
That's awesome. So, like, if one of your goals is, say, you want to increase the rate at which existing clients come back and buy more or refer, then we get into the how of building out the plan in which that will happen. And so that plan takes the form of routines and systems that allow you to create the experience that will make your clients want to come back.
Yes.
But also that keep you sane.
They do.
See how that works? It's great.
Sane is good.
Sane is awesome. There's so much to make us insane. So sane is good.
It's time.
So goal setting I'm sure if you have any more questions, follow the video series, and comment on the video. Share your questions, share your experience, share your insights. We'd love to hear about them. And
Just let us know what it is that you need from us.
Yeah.
What is it that you're struggling with? What areas are you having some difficulties? Where are you stuck, if you even know? And we will develop something that will help you figure it all out.
yeah, so stay tuned for more. I'm sure we'll have more to come.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun doing this series and doing these for you. So if you enjoyed it, let us know, and Better Than get together and do more
Yeah, we got bloopers, y'all.
bloopers, serious bloopers.
Yes, we do.
So happy goal setting, and we look forward to you walking through the video series and learning how to practice what we call goal living, living your goals.
Yes.
See you soon.
Specific. Is there a certain amount of weight you want to lose? Let's say 25 pounds. You have to have markers and places in order to measure it. Now that you've determined the what in the equation, what about the how?